Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Ethan Drew, and today we've got another reaction and analysis video. Before we get into that though, I am so sorry about the delay in getting you guys content. I have been a very busy bee. As you can tell, I have gotten married on May 11th, and I was away on my honeymoon, as well as getting some upgrades for my PC right here that's right out of view of the camera, and that will allow me to edit faster, get content done faster, etc. So it's good to be back. I know it's been a while. You guys have been patiently waiting for content, and I'm excited to get back into the routine for you guys. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce myself to those who don't know who I am yet, and we're going to get started. For those that don't know me, I have this channel here, Ethan Drew Music, where I do my best to cultivate your appreciation for music, whether it's through my own music or reaction and analysis videos where I break down what's going on in the music from a singer or a musician's perspective, or give you a little insight as to what exactly is happening or what happens behind the scenes to make what you're hearing possible, as well as podcasts with singers. And by the way, I've got some content coming for you guys soon, so stay tuned. In the meantime, we are back at it today with Geoff Castellucci, and today it's been I don't know why I said today, but it's been a hot minute since we have listened to a Geoff Castellucci single, and I'm excited to get into this for you guys today. If you are enjoying the content to the point of you gaining value out of it and actually cultivating your appreciation for music, if I've achieved that, I would appreciate it if you would like this video. Drop a comment down below, even if it's just a smiley face. It helps with the algorithm. And subscribe. A lot of the viewers that watch my channel are actually not subscribed yet. So what are you waiting for? I'm joking. If you want to be notified whenever I post a video, you can subscribe and hit the bell icons. That way you never miss another upload. And if you are feeling generous and you want to support my journey here on YouTube and in the music industry, I have a link to my Patreon in the description below, where you can support me financially if you choose to. It is not required to enjoy my content by any means. With that said, we are going to promptly jump into what Geoff has for us today. And I'm going to move my mic, so bear with me. Boom. Okay. Pardon the noise. And today we are going to be covering Geoff's version of You Don't Mess Around with Jim. My camera, so that way you can kind of see what I'm doing here. And this is a temporary setup, guys, by the way, so bear with me. My new computer case is right here. It's gonna be a little hard to work with right now, but I'm gonna do my best to look at you guys while I'm talking about the music. All right, so let's get this pulled up. Make sure the volume level is good. And I have not heard this song before, so this is new to me. So let's jump into it and see what we've got. Geoff always blows us away, so let's see how far he's going to blow us this time. Here we go. I love this soulful start here, and I love the that probably was really loud, and I just punched the mic. Sorry. I love this start that he has here on this. It's very in your face. Boom. I love that. And of course, it wouldn't be Geoff if you didn't have the other Geoffs, if you will. So let's see where this goes. Whoa, Okay, hold on. So first, two things to talk about real quick. The soulful entrance that I was just talking about. The reason why it has that quality, or what, if you're wondering what soulful entry to the song actually entails. In a lot of soul music, there's a lot of there's a lot of scoops. There's a lot of pitch bending and moving from one note to another in a form of a glissando. And a glissando is simply put as a slide, if you want to think of it that way. So if you think of that's going to be a G sharp, da, and then you scoop up to a B flat, that is a glissando. It's just a slide from one note to another. In soul music, there's a lot of that. A perfect example would be Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers. If you haven't heard that song before, I advise you go listen to it. So let's see where Geoff starts off with this scoop of a low note. It's hard to tell. Let me pitch that again. Uptown's got... Sounds like a B flat. Uptown's got its I'm gonna try one more time. Uptown's got its hustler. It sounds like a B flat, but the pitch, it's hard to tell with that and everything else going on in the music. So anyone that is 110% sure of what pitch that is that he starts at, let me know. Even though I have perfect pitch, I'm not really able to fully tell what that pitch is. It's just hard to tell, really. I'm not quite sure what key this song is in. I gotta listen to it a little bit more. Uptown's got F minor, maybe? It's hustlers. The Bowery is... Oh no, there's an E in here. Boom, 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 boom. Got its bums. And 42nd Street's got Big Jimmy Walker. Was there a key change here? Hang on. Uptown's got its hustlers. I think I've got the key wrong here, folks. I believe E something. I believe. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. I know you guys will. Bowery has got its bums, and 42nd Street's got Big Jimmy Walker. Soulful and bluesy. I love this. It's definitely got a bit of a Johnny Cash feel. I love it. And of course, Geoff, you gotta sneak in the snaps here. Yeah, because this is a Geoff song, and Geoff likes snaps. And for those that don't know, Geoff likes him so much that the members of Voice Play, the group he's in, actually pick with him for it. If you want some more insight on that, I have an interview with a former Voice Play member named J Nunn. If you want to check that out, it is here on the channel. Look for the Vocast featuring J Nunn, and you will find it in that episode. J Nunn is a really cool dude, and he told us about this story where they picked with Geoff for how much he does snaps. They called it snapping off. It's a hilarious story. Give it a listen. It's bums at 42nd Street. I love that. I love that scoop. The Bowery has got its bums, and 42nd Street's got Big Jimmy Walker. He's a pool shooting. I really think that there is an E1 subharmonic in the background, but it's very faint. And 42nd Street's got Big Jimmy Walker. He's a pool shooting son of a gun. Yeah, he's big and... Ooh, there was a B1 in chest there. Casual for Geoff. Dumb as a man can come, but it's stronger than a country house. And when the bad folks all get together at night... There's definitely a low electronic bass in there somewhere in the background, in addition to him singing too.
No, they all call Big Jim Boss just because. Just because. And they say you don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't.
Ooh, that was a nice harmony.
Say you don't tug on Superman's cape.
And there was that one of those signature things that Geoff does in one of his arrangements or in a voice play arrangement is that he put some seriously good variation in his arrangements where sometimes he will have a moment of near or complete silence. And that's a fantastic way to keep your audience on the edge whenever you're listening to their music. So, also, he's just got a different little section here where the percussion completely cuts out. And for those of you who don't know what percussion means, percussion is the art or the musical art of striking something. That would primarily be drums, drum sets, cymbals, etc. So in this case, it would be the drum kit in the background. He cut that out, so that means there's no drums in the background right here.
They say you don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't speak.
Boom. There was a very, very subtle and quick spot where there was zip. There was no audio. I'm assuming that you heard it now that I've drawn your attention to it, because it is so hard to notice.
You don't pull.
Okay, so two things. One, there is a very faint tambourine in the background. I know Geoff has used them in his music before, but it's nice to hear a tambourine being used because a tambourine is an awesome instrument, and I think it's criminally underused in music. And this note that Geoff just sang here, let's see, I believe it was an A1 in chest, which again, casual for Geoff. He's able to do this every day.
You don't spit into the wind. You don't pull.
He slid down to an A. Yep.
Pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger and you don't mess around with G.
Ooh, I love that chord. I love those three chords, the ascending chords. And for those that don't know, ascending means going up.
Lone Ranger and you don't mess around with G.
Ooh. So, if I remember correctly, they start off this three-pronged ascension of notes right here, these three chords, with an E chord. Let's double check.
Lone Ranger and you don't mess around with G.
Yes, so they start with an E chord, then they go to an F sharp or G flat chord, which in this context it should be a F sharp chord, and then they go up a half step to a G chord. Incredible arrangement choice there because it's very bluesy. Blues tend to have a lot of half or whole step slides or walk-ups like this right here. And it gives it that meaty, groovy feel to it.
Lone Ranger and you don't mess around with G.
Ooh, that was a really nice choice there for that B1. Let's listen to that walk up in that B1.
You don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger and you don't mess around with G.
Perfect. Picture perfect. That was amazing. An amazing arrangement choice. I absolutely love that choice. To kick the drums in right after that three chord walk up and then hitting that B right there. Boom. Then there's the percussion and drums again. Fantastic.
I'm a country boy. He said,
yeah, 100% electronic bass in the background. And we're getting ready to see a display of Geoff's higher range. He always has to show off his higher range a little bit. And for those that don't know, Geoff is a low bass and with a abnormally good high range. Good sounding high range. Pretty rare.
I'm looking for a man named Jim. I am a fool shooting boy, my name is Willie McCoy, but down home they can call me Slim. Said I'm looking for the king of 42nd Street, he's driving a drop-top Cadillac.
Love the choice of the electronic bass here.
You know he took all my money and it may sound funny, but
Ooh, there was a nicely placed voice crack in here. That sound, it was in there, but it was subtle. See if you can pay attention in this little passage here and see if you notice that. Gives it that little bit more bluesy feel.
you know he took all my money and it may sound funny, but
Right
I
there.
come to get my money back. Everybody say Jack,
Don't you know?
you don't tell
Another B from Geoff.
on Superman's cape, you don't spit in the wind, you don't pull the mask off the whole Lone Ranger, and you
Don't mess around with Jim. Well, a hush fell over the pool room, and Jimmy come bopping in off the street.
No more perk.
When the cutting was done, the only part that wasn't bloody was the sole of the big man's feet.
yeah, he was cutting about
I thought he was gonna do an E1 subharmonic there, so I know it's coming, but I thought he was gonna do it there, so he actually stopped at the B1 in chest there.
100 places, and he was shot in a couple more.
And you
That was a really clean riff there. Hello.
100 places, and he was shot in a couple more.
That was so clean.
And you better believe it's on a different kind of story when Big Jim hit the floor.
Ooh, if you like harmonies, go back and listen to that part again.
Believe it's on a different kind of story when Big Jim hit the floor.
One more time for the harmony freaks.
Places, and he was shot in a couple more.
And you better believe it's on a different kind of story when Big Jim hit the floor. Now they say
Ooh, slide down to a G1 in chest there. Ooh, that's filthy.
Big Jim hit the floor. Now they say
No, that's... No way. Hold on. That's got to be down to at least an F sharp in chest. I'm thinking he's like really close to a low F. And I'm going to listen to this again and see if I can pitch where he stops in this voice slide.
Big Jim hit the floor. Now they say
Hold up. I think we are hearing Geoff's voice just barely touching an E1 in chest. Possibly. I need to listen to this one more time to really figure that out for sure. So give me just a second.
Big Jim hit the floor. Now they say you don't
No, not quite. Okay, so I would say it's like right around F sharp is where we're stopping there, but still brutally low.
tug on Superman's cape. You don't spit in the wind. You don't pull the mask off.
I love how punctual and pitch accurate these background voices are here. Listen to this while you're listening to Geoff. It would probably take 2 different takes to focus in on the background voices and the lead. So you might want to do that and listen to both individually. But listen to the BGVs here, the background vocals.
You don't spit in the wind. You don't pull the mask off the Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slade. Come on.
You don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't into the wind.
Nice.
You don't
Pull the mask off the whole Lone Ranger, and
Ooh, another nice harmonic walk up. Let's listen to that again.
don't mess around with.
Ooh, I knew it. I knew it was coming. We got a sustained fat G1 in chest, which is insane in itself. And we know Geoff has this note, but it doesn't make it any less entertaining. Number 1. And number 2, he slips into that E1 subharmonic so cleanly that it sounds like chest, and you never would know the difference if you don't know what a subharmonic is.
Don't mess around with.
And listen to that transition from that G to that E1 sub. So seamless.
Don't mess around with
I was like, how much longer is Geoff gonna hold that E1? Good gracious. Man.
Hey y'all, Geoff here. Thanks for watching. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to some of the folks that help make these videos possible and keep this guy supplied in dog biscuits. Baldra Draco, Tema Krempley, Juliana Livingston, Diane Holland, Sarah Borzelli, Sarah O, Lori Templeman, Laura Mueller, Patricia Schumann, Debbie Goodling, Jordy S, A.M. Person, Carl and Melanie Thomas, Asa M. Lagnerstal and Dorothy Brune, and Debs Badger. If you'd like a peek behind the curtain and even more perks than I can possibly name here, head on over to Patreon and sign up today. You can even sign up for free. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all soon.
Guys, this has been, pardon the noise, this has been another episode of Reaction and Analysis. This has been another Reaction and Analysis video, and I have no words, as per usual with Geoff. It's just... it's just... You can't say anything bad about that if you know anything about Geoff and like his music. There's just nothing, to me at least, there's nothing bad about that. There's nothing unfun about it. You can't help but to vibe with it the entire time. Alright folks, well, that concludes the video for the day, but fear not, I will have more videos coming very soon. I've got a lot in store for you guys for the rest of the year, so stay tuned. In the meantime, this has been Ethan Drew. I love you, take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in today. This video was made possible by wonderful patrons like Miss Nancy Flesher. If you're interested in getting audio shoutouts or video shoutouts at the end of my videos, make sure you hit the link in my description to go to Patreon where you have that ability. Thank you so much for watching again. I love you, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon.